Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back and thank you all so much for being here. This is a reminder to come hang out with Richard, Allen, and I on our live stream tonight at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we'll be discussing earnings seasons and what to look for. Also, make sure you head over to TipRanks TV to watch our newly launched aftermarket recap, where Fabio will be summing up what's been going on in the market throughout the day. Now, this morning, we'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and the morning's biggest gainers and losers. So let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are currently mixed. Right now, Dow futures are up 0.17%, S&P 500 futures up 0.03%, while NASDAQ futures are down 0.19%. Chipotle Mexican Grill has announced the launch of a new venture fund called Cultivate Next. The new fund will provide funding to strategically aligned companies in the seed to Series B stages. With an initial corpus of $50 million, Cultivate Next is aimed at furthering the company's strategic priorities of running great restaurants and bolstering the use of technology and innovation to ensure easy access and convenience for consumers. Analysts currently rate the stock a strong buy with an average upside of over 19%. Shares of airline companies were on the rise after a federal judge voided the mask mandate. A federal judge in Florida voided the national mandate requiring people to wear masks on airplanes, buses, and other public transportation, saying that the CDC overstepped its authority by extending it through May 3rd. U.S. District Judge Catherine Mizell said that the CDC did not justify its decision to extend the mandate and violated the administrative procedures for rulemaking. Because it would be impossible to end the mandate only for those who objected to it, the only remedy was to void the rule entirely. Toyota plans to invest $383 million into 4 of its U.S. manufacturing facilities, aiming to increase the production of hybrid vehicles. The Japanese automaker is the biggest seller of hybrid cars in the U.S. The lion's share of the investment, $222 million, will go to the company's Alabama plant, which builds engines for both combustion and hybrid vehicles. They plan to add a new production line at the facility. They also plan to invest $109 million in their Missouri factory, which will expand their capacity to produce more engine heads. With just one current analyst rating, the stock comes in as a moderate buy with an upside potential of 22%. And Fiserv has signed a partnership agreement with credit reporting company Equifax to empower businesses with real-time data insights. The partnership aims at the deployment of joint commercial solutions that leverage new analytics to strengthen business verification, accelerate account acquisition, and enhance risk assessment for small to medium-sized businesses. The companies have plans to serve the consumer ecosystem in the future. With Fiserv's expertise in financial transactions and Equifax's powerful suite of differentiated data assets, business customers of all sizes are likely to benefit. The Fiserv stock is rated a strong buy with an average upside of 25%. While the Equifax stock is also rated a strong buy with an average upside of 34%. Now moving over to notable earnings reports. In the pre-market this morning, we'll be hearing from Procter & Gamble, Abbott, Baker Hughes, and NASDAQ. And in the after hours today, we'll be hearing from Tesla, United Airlines, and Steel Dynamics. Last night, we heard from Netflix. Their stock took a huge plunge after the company announced a net loss of 200,000 subscribers. This was the first decline in the number of subscribers in more than a decade for the company. They reported Q1 earnings of $3.53 per share, which beat the expectations of $2.90 per share, while their total revenue grew nearly 10% year-over-year to $7.87 billion, but did miss the consensus estimates of $7.93 billion. With a big wave of hold ratings coming in yesterday, the stock is overall rated as a hold with an upside potential of 15%. We also heard from International Business Machines, or IBM, who posted solid results for their first quarter. The robust results were marked by solid revenue growth. They reported revenues of $14.2 billion, up 7.7% year-over-year, and surpassing the consensus estimates of $13.85 billion. Their earnings per share for the quarter stood at $1.40, up 25% year-over-year, and topping analyst estimates of $1.38 per share. Their stock is currently rated a hold with an average upside of over 11%. And in the pre-market this morning, we just heard from semiconductor company ASML Holding. ASML continues to face demand for its equipment that outstrips supply. They reported net income of 695 million euros, missing analyst expectations of 720 million, and reported earnings per share of $1.73 versus the estimated $1.75. Their revenue did beat estimates by around 50 million euro. Analysts currently rate their stock a hold with an average upside of 27%. Now let's take a look at which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by the Supergroup stock. Under the ticker SGHC, they're currently up nearly 6.8%. They're followed by Cano Health under the ticker CANO. Their stock is up about 6%. And Roivant Sciences under the ticker ROIV, up 5.8%. Our biggest losers this morning are led by Netflix. Under the ticker NFLX, the stock is down 27%. They're followed by Roku under the ticker ROKU, down 6.9%, and Clinigens Holdings under the ticker NUTX, down 6.8%. So that is going to be everything for Wednesday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you made it to the end of today's video, make sure you head over to TipRanks TV and say good morning in the comments over there. I always appreciate hearing from you guys. And don't forget to check out Fabio's after market recap at the end of the day to hear what else has been going on in the market. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you back here next time.